Final Destination's Bloodline 2025, however, was way more entertaining than I expected it to be. It's not going to win an Oscar, but who can resist this thrilling absurdity? The movie flipped the script with a refreshing blend of dark humor and the story plot. This isn't your typical scare fest. The movie knows exactly what it is. An unapologetically campy ride with fate's twisted games of wildly ridiculous deaths that are ridiculously funny then frightening in the best way possible. The movie really got me with its over the top deaths. Seeing the telltale signs of what's going to happen to these people, and then come to find out that you couldn't be more wrong of the outcome. Instead of just waiting for the next death to happen, it actually had me in awe with just how absurd everything was. And I loved it for that. I thought the acting was good enough for what they were trying to accomplish in this movie. And that's one of the reasons why I think that sets this movie apart from the other ones. It's kind of like the comedy horror that you would find in like Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which is also a good movie. If you have not seen that, go check that out as well. Bloodlines has its way of taking your expectations and totally shitting on them with new directors with all Final Destinations throughout the years. The directors for this one straight up said, "Hold my beer," and came up with this absurdity that focuses on comedic timing and outrageous deaths that you just don't know. You don't know. It is a wild ride that revels in its own madness. What is new about the characters who try to cheat death is due to a dream premonition by the protagonist, who's a young woman named Stephanie. She keeps having these reoccurring dreams about dying in a fire that occurred in the 1960s. She realizes that it is not a dream, but it is actually a premonition of the fate that awaits her family. In hopes of finding more answers, but no one is willing to give her those answers, mainly because of the crazy, batshit crazy lineage that came before her. She eventually gets the answers that she is looking for from her grandmother, who escaped the same fate years ago. And now death is coming for Stephanie's entire family, and she must find a way to stop it before it's too late. As the movie centers on the group of family and friends who had an unfortunate deaths within the family, they all become way more cautiously aware and are actually tiptoeing and dancing around all these landmines that are just quite interesting. They take every precaution to keep themselves safe, thanks to this premonition.